tower. I mean, how long has this tower been the focus of the Navi team? I mean, they love taking towers. They're up by 4 towers right now. It's a 1,000 gold advantage on all their support heroes, and you can tell. Just look at these items. Really, really nice. Compared to like Earthshaker does have a Blink Dagger, though I don't think he had this in the last team fight. At least I didn't notice anything like a ridiculously good Earthshaker initiation, but that is going to happen. He wants to stay out of sight until it's time to fight, basically. He does not want them to know he's a Blink Dagger, because there's a slight chance that they will actually group up a little bit. Nice little wall coming here from the Plague Lord. That's pretty cool. And Chaos Knight looking to make something happen. He's trying to pull a hero up here, or possibly pull himself down, but I don't think that's really a great idea at this point. Still sitting on that Sanj. I'm not really sure how they had sight up there. That was kind of weird. Possibly from a ward or something. Smoke on the Bat Rider and the Lich, just in case they had a ward up here. Which, this is a Navi ward actually. They might be two. It's kind of hard to tell. I think there is just one ward there. Just one ward right there. And that's a Scourge ward, so they do not actually have sight. And oh my gosh, did Sentry Ward spot the smoke? I don't know if Sentry Wards actually spot smoke or not. I'll have to look that up. Inspector TPing back. Looks like they wanted to get a kill on him, but he's not there anymore. They're expecting him to be over here, or that's just Wilco pretending like that's where he's at. He's gonna pop. He does have a DD now. He's gonna be doing ridiculous crits, like 1k crits. I want to see him doing some auto attacking, that's for sure. And while they're busy, Chen and the Lich are gonna be defending. They know all of these heroes have been very close to base. So come on, crit. I know it's 11%, so it's gonna be possibly a while until he gets a crit off. We got 1,000 damage right there. Wow, big damage. So much damage with that DD. Doing a lot of damage. Bat Rider doing a little bit of CS. 18. If we look at the hero levels, I think Scourge is doing really good. 17, 14, 18, 13, 14. 14, 11, 12, 13, 16. Pretty good for the Sentinel team. They're really not that far behind. It's 20 to 13 right now. Very, very close game. But I think Scourge heroes are going to spot some heroes here. Venomancer is here, as well as the Spectre going to be diving, dropping down the nice dagger. He did actually kill that on the Bat Rider, so it goes all the way through. Going to land on all these heroes, but I don't think they're going to be able to initiate on MYM's. Ward is up right here. And a nice little Plague Ward here to spot if they're rushing. Boxstar is going to be swinging back towards the Secret Shop. I don't know if he's going to be going BKB or Ult Stick. They used to be a very popular build, at least in pubs. It was a really fast Aghanims on the Lich, but now the support items are definitely the way to go. Django, Mechanism, stuff like that. Going to keep this Cobalt Taskmaster. He's really good at tasks. Going to keep him alive as long as possible. They want that for that really nice speed aura. I think it's like 12% or something like that. It's really, really beneficial to have him on your team. The only downside is he only has 7 HP and 0 armor, so you can be killed quite easily by the AoEs. Clockwork's initiate 4 seconds stun on him. Beautiful ult coming down from the Ancient Apparition, doing so much damage, as well as that Chain Frost bouncing all over the place. But the Chaos Knight's very, very low. He does have a disabled Heart of Trust, so he does have his item finish, but it's going to be really tough for him to survive there. Clockwork Goblin once again initiating. He does drop the Black Hole, but he was been stunned and nearly dead the whole time. Pulls the Venomancer up on the hill, and I believe he was trapped there. And now there's 3 Scourge heroes booking it, trying to survive, but Spectre is going to be able to clean this up super easy. One more last hit, and that's going to be the end of that Chaos Knights. A really nice team fight from the Sentinel team. They knew they were rushing, and they had good initiation with the Clockwork, as well as with that AA ult, which really dropped down the AoE, keeping those heroes really low. And now they're going to be able to pick up the rush for themselves. Probably put it on Spectre, undoubtedly drop the wand, or that TP scroll is what I expect. So a little bit of language that I don't understand. That is somebody from M5, Garage, Faint Rush, unless he's faking it. I don't know how to pronounce that right. I might be wrong. Garage. Yeah, not really. Spectre getting the last hit, possibly picking up the Aegis. He did drop his TP scroll. And Bat Rider's going to clean up all of these creeps mid. Just dropping some nice little sticky napalm to do some good Firefly damage, and Blinks up to do his next round of CSing. He's going to pull all these creeps together. Won't be able to get full effectiveness out of his Firefly, but he did. That was actually really, really cool. I thought he wasn't going to be able to rock that, but he definitely did. Nice flame break there to finish up those. And he's going to spot Mud Golems. I hate Mud Golems. Don't you guys hate Mud Golems? Come on, like, they always mess everything up. Did he pop a regen there? That was really weird. It looked like he popped a regen, but didn't heal all the way. Something like that. Kind of weird. Not really sure what happened. Earthshaker still has that Blink Dagger. Hasn't really been able to make a whole bunch happen. I didn't even see him really. I know he did a fissure right at the end when Chaos Knight died, but I must not have been on screen with him when he was killing or contributing. So 3k HP on this Chaos Knight now. I think it would be pretty smart of him at this point to either get a hood or maybe a BKB or something. He has ridiculous HP, but if he has a hood as well, I mean, how hard is it going to be for the other team to kill him? I mean, you'll have Spectre auto attacking him, and the Radiant's doing damage, but I mean, it's going to pretty much stop all contribution from the Clockwork, everything from the Venomancer, everything from the Earthshaker. Like I said before, a lot of magic damage on the Sentinel team, and that's why that pipe is being so useful so far. Though Enigma has not able to had really good black holes yet. That's definitely been the problem so far with the Scourge team. Enigma has not been able to contribute super well. Gets initiated on, doesn't have a Blink Dagger, so can't choose when to get a good black hole off. It's kind of like tries to get what he can. Pulling these creeps here. Chaos Knight is rocking it inside there. I can barely click on him. You do get the Heart of Tresk. It's not disabled by ancient creeps or creeps at all, so he can pretty much clear anything he wants at this point. 2% HP. He's not going to run out of HP auto-attacking these, and I think he's going to looks like he might let Enigma clean these up as well. Nice, yeah, that's really cool. Going to keep all those creeps really, really low. Enigma's got to be really close to his, I just saw 4K. Wow, we have 4K gold on Dendi. Holy crap. That is ridiculous. He's been farming very, very good there. TPing back to base. 4K gold, what is he going to get? Maybe a Shiva's, maybe a pipe. He's going to be going for a BKB, actually, really cool. So he's going to go for a BKB Batrider. We don't see that very often, but I think that's really smart. Going to blink in, BKB, snag somebody, and pull them back out, and hopefully get a kill. Especially if you can pick off an Earthshaker or an Ancient Apparition. It's going to be really, really useful. Wow, Spectre almost at a heart as well. It's going to be a really, really tough fight. Really tough uphill fight for Navi, that's for sure. Especially because, I mean, Chaos Knight is he's a pretty hard carry by all means. Not that he's played often, but he's a very hard carry. I don't think he can out-carry Spectre. Spectre has a lot more AoE utility. Chaos Knight is pretty much a one-on-one. Kills one hero, moves on to the next target. So we'll see what ends up happening here. They're going to be looking for an initiate. MYM does have an award here. They do spot them all. They might be... The Roshan is gone. The Aegis is still on that Spectre, I believe. So it's going to be a huge win for the Sentinel team if they do end up having a pretty equal team fight. Venomancer just now skilling Poison Sting level 2. He probably maxed out his Venomous Scale pretty early, but you can actually CS Ancients really, really well like this. He's going to wait till the 60-second mark. Those will get respawned, and he's going to continue his pull fest. So we have a Satyr, we have a Centaur, and he's still missing a third creep, I think, unless it's... Nope, that's a Courier. And that's a ward, so a couple wards up still. A lot of wards up from the Venomancer. This is an MYM ward. They have another ward here. They're looking for a lot of mid-roaming. They're expecting... I mean, these are great wards. I mean, if they hold a nice barrier across the middle of the map, they can see almost all movement except for smoke ganks. And the Scourge team doesn't have that many wards up at all. Pretty much this one, but they do have the benefit of having 2 extra towers, at least in the bot lanes. I mean, the towers are a lot more even now. That's 3 tier 1 towers that are now missing from the Scourge team. So they're only at a 2-tower deficit compared to their 5-tower or 4-tower deficit before. But they're definitely doing pretty good. Heart of Trust getting disabled by those wards, and holy crap. Clockwork has got to be mad right there. His ult was just a little off. His hook shot was just a little off, and now he's got to wait about 30 seconds or something before he can actually contribute. He shot a rocket there, but it does not disable that smoke. You can cast spells when you have smoke on. It's not like invisibility, where you immediately become visible.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm just going to turn this on. There we go. All right. And looks like the Scourge team is going to be rallying up here. They have to be very careful at this point. If you make a small mistake this late in the game when you're fighting a Spectre or another hard carry, you're going to die. So you have to be super, super careful. We'll see who ends up winning this. I honestly have no idea at this point. It's so equal. It's 24-24. Looks like the Eidolons are going to try to deny that, but Spectre did actually pick up that last hit. So now they're only at a 1-tower disadvantage. And finally, the Sentinel team, MYM, is the one that's putting on the pressure and doing the ganking. So really cool so far. Chaos Knight has not got any items in a while. I want to see Batrider as well. He's been farming so much here. If we look at his gold totals, he's sitting at about 1,200 just now. 1,400 just cleared that creep wave up pretty hard. But now the Sentinel team's pushing down this tier 2 tower. And Dendi is just now TPing back, so we'll see if he can get a good initiate. landing right in that Spectral Dagger as well as that Ice Vortex, but going to be pulling out the Ancient Apparition, but now the Chaos Knight's a little out of position. Dendy's going to be going on next, popping the BKB, popping that Aghanims. He does not have Firefly, unfortunately, because he used it on those creeps. The Enigma is going to initiate here. He does have his BKB, looking for a really good black hole target, but he does not know where to go on. Looks like most of these Scourge heroes are back. There he goes, picking off some Scourge heroes, or Sentinel heroes. He has Earthshaker and Venomancer over here, and it looks like Chaos Knight is just rocking it now, doing so much damage with his ultimate. Look at those dudes just doing a lot of damage. Spectre is getting chased next, but he's going to book it through these trees. Illusions do go down here, and now Arcel's going to want to regen a little bit of HP here. Dendy has an unstoppable streak, doing really good. He had a really rough early game, but it's definitely making up for it. Usually you see Batrider doing really good early game and not late game. Clockwork does have a pipe, though, with this Vanguard doing even more mana drain on these enemy heroes. Wow, hitting him with 2 cogs there, and while they pull him back into the fight, and just going to do a little bit of auto attacking here, easily going to be able to pick him up. Nice play by the Scourge team. And God, Chaos Knight already healed back up to full. He has really absolutely no mana at this point. Even more ridiculous pings going down. I'm surprised we didn't see the other. Okay, there we go. WTV is apparently rocking it. And they're going to pick up this tower here. And Arcel actually did get the last hit, so that's about 450 gold. That's absolutely huge for Navi right now. So looking to do some Rax pressure here. If we look at how long we have till respawns, those are all cooldowns. So it looks like everybody's going to be up in just a second. Spectre's going to be TPing back. He can make a lot happen. He's not used his Aegis yet. It looks like the the Chaos Knight just kind of gave up on killing the Spectre last game, or last team fight, and just ended up cleaning up everybody else. And the Enigma was really choosy with his black hole, but it was a really great idea to save it for those 2 support heroes. If you can pick those off, those are the main 2 stunners on the enemy team. I mean, Venomancer doesn't stun, but the main 2 support heroes on the enemy team. And once you black hole them, disable them for a couple, like 5 more seconds until the rest of the team can get there, it makes a huge impact on that game. So, has a Talisman of Evasion in the Spectre. Usually you don't see a Spectre going for a Butterfly, but this is extremely smart against the extremely high DPS coming out of Chaos Knight. I mean, against someone like a Morphling or something, you'd be more expected to see like a Blade Mail, or maybe like a Manta or something, but he definitely wants the evasion because we can see those ridiculously good crits out of Chaos Knight. He's probably only critting for about 500 right now, going to be picking up a Demon Edge and going for a Monkey King Bar next. Really smart move. I don't know if he spotted that Talisman of Evasion yet, but that's his best option. Unfortunately, the Monkey King Bar does not benefit his illusions as much as like a strength item would, but the Demon Edge will definitely pay off pretty good. Oh wow, double damage on the Spectre, which is pretty pathetic considering he only has about plus 184. It's glitching between that Vlad's. He has that Vlad's, by the way. Looks like the Venomancer went for the Vlad's. Support Vlad's. Nice job. And Spectre going to run into the jungle, and they're looking to equalize the towers, and that's a very smart move. It's going to give them all an extra 200 gold, and finally they'll be caught up to the enemy team. It's 25 to 28 right now in Navi's favor, so really close game. Really great players so far. Very few mistakes. Even a Ghost Scepter going down on the ledge to keep him alive against that Spectre if he does get dove on. And Shen could actually profit from something as well, but he's going to have a Vlad, which is going to benefit his team, especially this Chaos Knight. And then it's going to kind of be a slugfest between the Chaos Knight and Spectre. I'm not really sure who would win at this point, but I think Spectre has a little bit more AoE utility, but the Chaos Knight, needless to say, has a lot more disable. Popping the smoke from the Goblin Zeppelin there, you can actually activate it from the Zeppelin because it doesn't cost any mana. And they're going to be initiating any second here. The tower needs to be defended, but I think they're going to be looking for some other possible heroes. They're going to spot the ward here. They think that nobody's here yet, but they're hiding very deep in these woods, especially the A because he's expected to get dove on. Earthshaker blinks out, really nice move, but they're getting a 3-second stun on the Earthshaker. He's going to go down any second there. He does go down. Pipe getting popped on the Enigma. Black King Bar being popped. Chainfrost going all around, but I can't even see who it's hitting. Spectre is diving right here. He's trying to pick off this Enigma. Enigma's definitely going to go down. Monster Kill going down, dominating the streak. I can't even tell what's happening. Holy Knight's going to TP out. He did get ulted by, wow, the ult from, oh my gosh. Spectre does get the pick off here. We still have Batrider and a Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight's very low, but he does not want to directly engage. He wants to keep his HP up. 3-second stun on the Spectre, and he's going to waste his Aegis. Aegis goes down. Aegis is about to be used, but at this point, Chaos Knight's going to get healed up from the urn and from that heartbeat. He's being a little too aggressive here. Dendy's going to be diving on him as well. Two stacks of the Sticky Napalm, 3 stacks of Sticky Napalm. Here's the Penitence. That's going to be the end of the Spectre. I believe 4-second stun as well, but they're still not diving on him. It would be way too dangerous for Chaos Knight to go on it right now. Denny's going to miss his Flame Break, but they're still going at it. Batrider's so low on HP here. 300 HP left, and Chen's going to be trying to chase, but I just don't think they really want to get the kill here. They definitely have the means to do it, but it's just going to be so tough. He has 8 stacks on Spectre. Look how slow he is. He doesn't have a Blink Dagger. He doesn't have a TP Scroll, and here he comes back in. He healed. He came back, and that's going to be the end of that Spectre. Really, really great play from the Scourge team, staying just out of range to keep your HP up. That was really, really excellent. Just sack Chaos Knight out of battle, popped those Urn charges, and let that heart do what it's supposed to do. Really, really great. And as a result, just constantly stacking those the sticky napalms, and Spectre wasn't able to get away. He didn't have a TP scroll. I mean, if he had a TP scroll, he could have made it out, as long as he did it after the flame break. But really, really nice play there. That was really, really huge win for the Scourge team. And that's why you need to carry your TP.